Hey guys, welcome to our channel codersarcade. In today's video, we are going to see how we can install Eclipse IDE in your computer and execute a simple Java program. So before we start this video, I would like to request you people to please like, share and subscribe to our channel codersarcade and press the bell icon so that you won't miss any future updates. So without any further ado, let's begin with our installation. So first of all, to install your Eclipse, first you need to download it. So first of all, you need to go to your internet browser. In this case, I'm using Google Chrome. In my case, here I'm going to search for Eclipse, and then you need to click onto this first link, or you have to check for this link www.eclipse.org. Here, if you click, you can see this is the website, and now you have this download button here. So once you click onto this download button, you will get to this page, and here you have to download this latest one. So in this is the latest one right now, Eclipse IDE 2021 and 09. So this is the latest version of this Eclipse IDE. I am going to download this version. So in your case, you might have a higher version, so that's not a problem. Right now at my time, it is 2021-09. So I'm going to download this one, and once I click onto this, you can see that this is the final download page, and this is the digital signature. So this makes sure that this is the original file that we are downloading. Now I'm going to download it. So as you can see here, I've already downloaded this setup already, so I don't need to download this again. I am just going to, in your case, you just have to click on to save. I'm just going to click on to cancel. So I have already downloaded Eclipse onto my computer. Now I'll just install it. So this is my Eclipse setup, and here if I double click onto this, you can see Eclipse installer. And now you can see that there are different softwares that are inside this installer. So you can see there are different options such as Eclipse IDE for Java developers, Eclipse IDE for enterprise Java and web development, Eclipse IDE for C and C++ developers, and so on. We have for PHP, we have for Eclipse committers. In Eclipse committer, this is what Eclipse developer use to more develop Eclipse itself. Now this is Eclipse IDE for Java and DSL developers, then IDE and RCP and RAP developers, then modeling tools, and then scientific computing. We are going to go with this Eclipse IDE for Java developers. So we are using Java program in this case. I'm just going to click onto this, and then you can see that this is our JVM. So Java virtual machine. So why we are using Java virtual machine in this case? Because Eclipse needs JVM to run. So that is why we need to install our Java virtual machine as well. So here, as you can see, this is the JVM, which is Java 11 VM. And here you can see this is the path where it is going to download it and save it, install it. So installation folder is this. So I'm going to use this same location. And in my case, I need to create a start menu entry and create a desktop shortcut. I don't want this start menu entry. I just want this desktop shortcut. So I'll just install it now. And you can see it's installing. So this might take a little bit of time. I'll fast forward it. And now you can see it is asking me about the license. So I'll accept this license. So as you can see, now it is installed, and let's launch it directly from this launcher itself. So if I click on to launch, you can see Eclipse IDE 2021-09 version is installed and it is opening. So this is where it is asking for the directory as workspace. So this is the directory that this Eclipse will use to save all the default projects, whatever you create in future. So you need to specify that workspace. So I'm going to specify that workspace right now. So I'm going to go into my D, and I am going to go into my documents, and here I am going to create, here only let's create a Eclipse workshop like this. And inside this folder I am going to save this folder as my Eclipse workshop. So select this folder, and now what this will do is this will set this as a default directory for saving all your projects, all your programs, all your projects onto this default workspace. So to use this, so I have to click onto this, use this as a default and do not ask again, and then I have to click launch. So now whatever programs you will create, that program will be saved into that particular folder. Now Eclipse is starting, and there you go. I'll maximize it, and this is how your Eclipse IDE will look like when you open this for the first time. Now I'll close this, and as you can see, this is the default workspace that you get. I'm going to close this one. And by the way, this is how an Eclipse IDE looks like when you install it for the first time and open it for the first time. So this way we have successfully installed Eclipse IDE into our systems, and now I'm going to create a new Java project, and then I'm going to show you how we can execute a program. So there you go. This is the project name. So let us say a project name, let us say Hello World. Hello World is the project name. And now as you can see, use default location. This is the default workspace that we selected. So D documents Eclipse workshop that I created recently in my last step. So that is the default directory. That is why it is using this directory again. So use this default location. Then this is the JRE. So we need to select the JRE. So right now it's selected to default as Java SE16. So let it be. So you can select your Java, your JRE, and then according to that you can work. So now this is the project layout. So there are two options here. So use project folder as root for source and class files, or you can say create separate folders for source and class files. So what does this means? There are two main things that you need to notice here. When you write a program, there will be source folder created, and inside that source folder your class files will be there. So you need to select what project layout you need to use. So there are two options. Use project folder as root for source and class files, or create separate folders for source and class files. I'm going to click onto this, and then I am just going to click on to finish. And other things you need to you don't have to touch anything else, just click on to finish. After this it will ask you module name. So what will be the module name? Let us say module name will be Hello World only. I'll create it, and then this is how your first program will look like when you create a first Java project. So we don't need this module.java. I'll delete this, and I'll also delete this from a source folder. So we don't need this. I'm going to delete this. Okay. And this is how your Java project looks like. So this is the Hello World Java project. As you can see, this is the main Java project, Hello World. And inside there are JRE system files, which is the JRE system library. And then this is the source folder that we get. So inside this source folder, we are going to create our class files. So right click and click on new, and then you need to click onto this class. So every Java program has class onto it. Without the class, you cannot write a Java program. So that is why we always right click, new, and then new class. Then here this is our source folder. So source folder is Hello World, which is our project name, Java project name, and then inside the source folder our class will be created. Now what will be the name of our class? So let us say name of our class will be Hello, and then it will be public. Then in this we can select if we want the public static void main function. So yes, we need that, and then I'm going to click on to finish. So as you can see, I have installed Eclipse for the first time. That is why its font by default is set to minimum. So what I can do is to increase the font size, first go to Windows, then go to Preferences, and then in General, go to Appearances, and then here you can see Colors and Font. So if you click onto this Colors and Font, go to Java, And then here you can select Java editor text font. If you double click onto it, it will open this dialog box and you can select the font size. So let us say 20 and then press on to OK and then apply and close. So you can see our hello.java program has been successfully created and we have increased the font as well. So in this case, this is our first program. So public class hello, and then inside a public static void main, we don't need this. I'll delete this. And instead of this, I'm going to print hello world. So how we can do that? I'm going to write here system dot out dot println, and inside my braces in our small brackets, I am going to write in my double quotes, I'm going to say hello world. All right. Now, once I've written this, how I can run this program? Just go to run option right here, the run button right here, or you can click onto this run button right here, or you can use the shortcut which is control plus F11 right here. So I'm going to run this and it is going to ask which file you need to run. So hello world source and hello.java we need to run, and then click on to OK, and there you go. Hello world has been printed right there into our Eclipse console. So there you go, hello world has been printed. So thanks for watching. This is all about this video, guys, and I hope you have understood this. Today we installed Eclipse IDE for Java program and executed. We successfully executed our first Java program as well. As you can see here in a Eclipse IDE console, we have hello world printed successfully. So thanks for watching. I hope you have liked this. I'll catch you guys in the next one.